To start, we have a recap to look at, and I will answer in place of JT. Yeah, pull it up. You'd please turn your eyes to the Timekeeper's Spark Notes.
No.
Can't turn my eyes.
Where you can see the recap. JT said this one sucked, and I like it. I think it's nice. I think it's funny.
I like it too.
So when we go quick little recap over what happened here.
Blue Ultron.
Let's see. In the top left, we have the scene at the Hulkhold where Forge was brought back into the the locker room for the Navy, where he was given new clothes, had a conversation with him, and Natsuko as well with Lieutenant Ping of the Navy. The above, I'm assuming that's them waiting out in the lobby. I'll be honest. Yeah, that's them waiting in the lobby. Yeah, that's Mikey. That's it sounded like an iron golem.
Who is that?
Or like,
yeah, I don't know what that is.
I think that's Quinny. That's Quinny.
No, Quinny's the pumpkin, right?
Well, yeah, that's what you were talking about. The bird,
No,
I'm assuming, is the
that's
falcon.
Dusty.
Oh, that is Dusty. You're right. No, you're fucking right.
I was trying to figure out who that was.
They used the Flaunch Crow Games thing. Next to the right, we have the
Flying
group
Dutchman.
meeting with the captain.
That was a called shot. I knew someone was going to use the Flying Dutchman for the green one.
When you're talking
That
to the
monkey.
captain of the Greenman, going over just certain aspects and helping you find your dude. The next is when he told you to walk off a cliff. Just trust him. Which allowed you to walk along the clouds, and then finally, I think that one speaks for itself. The footprint and the giant footprint you found near the dig site. But I liked it. It's a good recap. I think it's a perfectly wonderful recap.
Great recap.
Yeah.
Or a bad recap. Ooh.
I am worried about something. I think we're gonna run out of robots if there are multiple Forge panels in every recap and we use a different robot for each of them.
You'd be surprised how many robots exist in the world, Evan.
There's plenty of robots.
I'm saving the Iron Giant for when he does something like,
Super.
something like really noble and sacrificial. I can do Superman.
Alrighty. So, where we last left off, the group turned in the bundle of hoodlums that they had, I would say arrested. Not all of them we're so lucky. That they arrested at the Reluce house, and the kids showed their appreciation. They were just overall excited, talking about like how they saw the ghost. Mikey gave them the picture of the quote-unquote ghost, and they rewarded him with a magic item. Well, actually, I won't say until he says it. I won't say what it is.
Just freaking edging us. Okay, Carlos.
Didn't he say what it was? I thought it was
Did he
like
say
an infinite. It was.
I don't recall
like,
him saying what it was. I don't think he
I
did.
thought it was a scroll of cookies.
It is okay. It was a scroll of cookies. Yeah, never mind. With his scroll of cookies, the group headed over to Hulkhold, where they turned in the hoodlums for a bit of a bounty, meeting Lieutenant Ping of the Greenman area. Him being a goblin that is hard at work. He helped. It was nice to Forge. He helped Forge get some new clothes, some new duds. Talked to him a little bit about his.
I think I've been radicalized.
Talked to him about his role in the Navy and like his thoughts on just being. To which Natsuko also inquired about her brother, learning that he's actually operating pretty nearby, working as a shipwright for the commander of Chokehold at the current moment. With that, the group also returned the jewelry to an enemy, Anemone. her helping to get them in contact with the captain of the Green Men, to which he granted them audience and allowed them to arise the Liberty Lift into the walking planks. To which he also invited the group for dinner, should they want to take her up on the offer before they head out on their Scylla hunting expedition. The group ascended the Liberty Lift and were met with the captain. The captain not physically meeting them, but welcoming the group into his home and, inquiring about their actions in the Greenman area, and asking if they could assist him in investigating the mysterious murder of the Smoocher that occurred at the market recently. Wanting their help part. He prioritized the missing child first, but he said he would appreciate outside help in investigating the murder.
Okay. Oh yeah. I do remember that. And we do need to meet my friend for his totally normal sanctioned Navy mission at 6 before.
Yeah, Ping has asked you to meet him at the Wraith and Anchor, though right now the main focus is on finding this kid, finding Saxon Fillet.
This fucking child, dude.
This dummy.
To which the captain of the Greenman allowed the group to utilize some strange ghostly power, allowing them to step on the very clouds of the foggy Greenman area to walk down to the area in which he directed Saxon Fillet. The group arriving at what appears to be a dig site, a lone shovel left abandoned with a small pack of supplies and food. And amongst all the holes that were dug around into the flesh of Cetus, there existed a track, a large footprint embedded in the flesh of Cetus that appears to be heading north towards Churnwake Basin. And that is where we pick back up.
Holy shit! That's a knife.
Shovel.
And I sent Captain Falcon ahead to scout. And I told him if he sees either Saxon Fillet or a giant creature that possibly could have made these footsteps, that he is to report me.
And he has like a thing on him, right? He can sending.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So with that, you guys find yourself a moment to sort of catch your breath and look around at this abandoned dig site. If there's anything you would like to get done as of right now before you venture on ahead, now would be the time.
I would like to pick up the shovel.
Alright, the shovel is yours. You
Yippee!
reach down, pick up the shovel. As you look it over, it's not like an ordinary one. You've seen a couple of basic shovels. This one seems homemade, put together, sort of almost like recycled, bits of bone and various trash, wood, and all sorts of materials put together to make this shovel. Whoever made it seems pretty crafty or handy.
You're not playing music.
Oh yeah, I forgot to share.
My immersion.
My immersion.
So fucked up.
Here you are. But you are able to take the shovel with you.
Yeah, I guess he's gonna like pick it up with a little, see how it feels. Awesome, new shovel to whack people with.
You got a new whacking stick?
Exactly.
Alrighty. That's gonna weigh 5 pounds if you are carrying it with you.
Yeah.
Quinny cannot go on anymore. They're just.
Don't worry, aside from that, his pockets are pretty much fucking empty.
I just like to imagine like Quinny just absorbs the shovel into their being like a spine.
Yeah, basically.
You just form around it.
Yeah, suddenly now Quinny has bones. This is so awesome.
Awesome.
One step closer to being a real person.
You just gotta start collecting bones off of people.
Exactly.
With that, you have the campsite to yourself. Anything else anyone would like to do before we leave?
Nope.
I will say, Dusty, are you there?
Yes, hello.
They all rolled to see if they could identify the prince, but I don't believe you were there for that section.
I wasn't.
So if you would like to make a nature check, then you may do
Nature
so.
check. Okay. That'll be a 12.
A 12?
Mhm.
It's better than what everyone else rolled. It was some real unfortunate spot and rolls last time.
I got like a 5, I think.
As you look over the track, something does come to mind. An old memory, perhaps, just some stupid knowledge crammed in the back of your skull that you had to study. You look over the way that it's shaped, the distance between the big toe from the rest of the foot. The print looks oddly ape-like.
Hmm.
So you yourself haven't seen any sort of primate leave that big a print before, so whatever it is, it's certainly an oddity. But at least at the very basis, from the print, it appears to be ape.
Hmm. I'm not sharing this with the group.
Why do you hate us?
With love.
You can use this.
No. I can't believe you hate me this much. This is so fucked up.
With that, if no other objections, the group all come together and begin to head out, following the prince, I imagine, right? You're not waiting for the falcon to get back to you, right? You're still going?
Might as well.
In that case,
What if he gets
you all-
lost?
Well, that's what the sending stone's for, it's fine. In that case, you all begin to head north, making your way through the wreckage and carnage of of all the boats that have crashed here over the years.
I think that before they leave, Quinny will basically draw an arrow with the shovel in the flesh, so that the bird can know where they went.
Gotcha. With that, pretty simple. The flesh is pretty pliant to the sharp instrument as you make a little arrow in there.
Oh yeah.
As you're walking, you take in the scenery of Cetus, the high hanging ceiling of the mouth of the giant sea leviathan. The echo of the area around you, you can hear every sort of fluctuation of the water nearby from the Echo Throat River. As you make your way further up and up. In the distance, you can see a couple of buildings of what most surely belong to the Chokehold, and the large gate that separates the lower extremities of Cetus to the rest of the world. But as you walk and walk, you begin to feel uneasy. One person in particular, that being Dusty. It's a pretty common routine for you at this point. Every now and then, Peeper gets a little bit anxious about the surroundings and dives under your shirt to hide. Something that you normally just sort of brush off. It's gonna do what it's gonna do, but this time, it's a bit different. As you feel the hair, the back of your neck begin to stand. As a foul smell drifts through the wind. Something is not just wrong, something is cosmically wrong.
It's funny. I think
He's-
the only
I think-
two of us that have hair on the back of our neck to stand up are Nezuko or Nez. I always
Nezuko.
I always do
Bums
that.
in your head.
It's Natsuko.
Natsuko, and Jonas, whatever.
Yeah, the rest of us have
Feathers,
no hair
whatever.
or have feathers.
You know what I meant. But
Dusty is gonna stop in place for a moment and kind of just look around the immediate surroundings.
can you give me a perception?
Yes. Will be. That'll be a 20. Not a nat 20.
You see it for a quick moment, slithering behind a piece of broken boat. Some sort of reptilian creature. Real quick, the white scales of it slipping behind the cracks of the wood. And then another one to your right, another one to your left. There appears to be something here. Swirling around, stalking the group. Waiting for a chance to strike.
He's gonna draw his two swords. Kind of just standing there. I'm assuming the rest of the party has probably noticed him standing still at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they'd get a good vibe that something's wrong, seeing him take out his swords.
Yeah, if I see him draw his weapons, I'm pulling out my gun.
Like, he has readied himself for something to attack. But
My
he's not...
fists locked and loaded.
He's not saying a word, just trying to keep his eyes on the movement.
And that oddity remains because it's not a foreign feeling for you to be hunted by something. It's not something that should have this feeling to you. It's not something that Dreadwinds should carry. But whatever it is, it's strong enough that it is reaching you directly and it is whispering into your ear that this is a problem.
He's... So, it's... He has, like, a good sight of where it is, right?
Yeah, a general location. You know sort of like generally which broken boats that it's slithering between.
Okay. He is going to make a move. He is going to shimmy forward and try and slash into one of the boats. At it.
Alright. As you walk for, is this a pierce or a slash?
Pierce.
As you move closer, give me a stealth. This would be a disadvantage. Oh no!
That one!
It don't matter.
As the second you move closer, your ankle rolls a bit under you. You find yourself falling to one foot as that is when it chooses to strike. You see out of the debris of the ship a white three-headed serpent slithers out, looking down at you, lets out a piercing hiss as it moves to lunge and grab you.
Ooh. I think Dusty's just gonna try and roll away.
Would anyone like to help him?
Yeah. Actually, if the creature lunges at him, can I take a shot at it?
Yeah, roll for it for me.
Yeah. That is a 17.
17, then in this case you would have advantage on this Acrobatics or athletics roll, your choice, Dusty.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Yeah.
I'll do acrobatics. 16.
Bat.
16, then as it lunges at you, a pop from Forge's gun hits the roof of its mouth, it letting out a dissatisfied squeal of some sort, almost akin to like a pig, as it lunges back and then tries to go in for the dive, but you've rolled out of the way in time, luckily, able to get back on your feet as it looks at you. There's an angry look in its diamond eyes as it stares down at you. And right before it gets ready to strike again, you begin to see the area around it turn a bluish color. The area begins to slowly become bluer and bluer as you watch the moisture on the top layer of the flesh begin to freeze and ice over. The creature looks down, it assesses the frost at its body and begins to retract, moving back and eventually slithering back into the ship ruins that it has crawled from, slithering further and further away until it is gone. And with it, the chill of the area begins to dissipate as well. After a couple of moments from the odd scene, you see a man approach from the wreckage, him calling out, "You all right over there?" Out
Dusty
from the wreckage,
is still...
Yes, go
Sorry,
ahead.
go ahead.
You first.
Dusty was still kind of like on the ground, sort of with one knee up, catching his breath for a moment, calming his heart, and then as soon as the voice sort of rings out, he stands up and kind of brushes himself off like nothing is wrong.
Greeting the group is a odd sight to be sure. A well-dressed, pale, elderly human man with spectacles and what appears to be some sort of dish towel over his arm steps out. See this individual.
Ooh, he's dapper.
He steps out. "Are you all quite all right over there?"
Wow, you're so fancy.
Thank you
For the
for the
most part.
compliments, but I happened to overhear your tussle and wish to assist you all. Everyone's all right though? Anyone poisoned or injured?
Are you
Okay,
okay,
no.
Dusty? Dusty?
Dusty?
Did you say poisoned?
Oh yes, it appeared to be some sort of three-headed viper. I assumed that it might have, if it bit you, then you might have been in a bit of a sorry state, not from the puncture, but from the toxin that it's able to, or venom, is the correct term, that it would be able to inject within you.
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I wasn't really in danger.
Okay.
I would have been able to handle that.
Word to the wise, should you ever run into a reptilian threat, then I recommend use of the cold. It seems to scare them off quite well. Well, unless you are facing a white dragon of some course. In that case, you're right. You're in a right situation, then.
Jonah is winning.
Is that Frost you then?
Yes, it was. I hope I didn't intrude on anything. That wasn't a... You weren't hunting the beast, were you?
Nuh-uh.
Pardon me if this is rude, but may I ask who you are?
Yes, of course. You see him sort of straighten up his black tie, sort of dust off his pants. He seems to want to put on a good first impression for all of you. My name is Metrios. I am a butler for the Sokran family, currently serving under Lord Phobo.
Sorry, what was the name?
Lord Phobo. Or my name? did you ask?
Yeah.
Metrios. I'll type it in chat for you.
I don't think I know any of those names, but it's nice to meet you.
Yes, well, if you're from these parts, then I doubt you would know my family.
Nah, I'm from Eros.
Shimmy yeah, shimmy yeah.
Shimmy yeah.
Oh, the wine island. That's. How is it this time of year?
I don't know. I haven't been there in a long time.
Oh, that's a shame. I hear great things.
Mhm.
There we go. Up at
Metrios.
yes.
Is your house nearby?
No, you see, me and my lord are on a bit of a holiday, you see. Unfortunately, the wagon wheel failed on us on our way to the Greenman, and I am out here to acquiesce some spare wood to make a temporary replacement.
How's that going?
When he's just looking over to like the boat. Yeah, it's a lot of wood.
Yes. I was hoping to find one of the helms to be able to work with. The circular shape would have helped, but it appears that nearly all the helms have been ripped off around here.
Oh, dang.
But,
How much time did they lose?
What's that?
How much time did they lose?
How much time did who lose?
The helm. They were getting ripped off.
Oh.
Aw.
That's a good joke.
Quinny's immediately gonna write that down.
Write that down. But I don't want to take up much more of your time if you're all busy. But I would like to ask if any of you all happen to be skilled at carpentry or woodworking.
Yeah, I've never tried it before, but I can maybe help.
Yeah, I can try it.
I'm a skilled craftsman. My usual fare is metal and machinery.
I can draw really good.
I don't know how much use the drawing will do, but I appreciate the spirit nonetheless. We're on the main road, if you wouldn't mind just stopping by to take a look. If you have somewhere to be, though, I don't wish to keep you.
We can lend a hand.
Have you seen a child nearby?
Is a child missing?
Yeah.
Yes. A child by the name of Saxon Fillet.
I'll give him the general description that we've been given.
You see, everyone can give me a perception check.
I kill this man.
Okay.
I'm shooting him.
Watch
He's on
this.
fire!
17.
I guess this would
Okay.
actually be more accurate as a insight.
Insight? Yeah.
Yeah.
Site,
Hold
that
on,
is
I gotta
twenty.
do something real quick.
That's a 5.
Damn.
18, baby.
You said insight?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's a dirty 20.
Holy shit.
Let's go.
The big rolls. For anyone
I'm
who rolled
very
above
wise.
a 15, you see his features are very schooled. He tries to sort of keep himself calm and composed and, very direct about how he's thinking. However, when you mention a missing child and then the name Saxon Fillet, there's a flicker of what seems almost like disappointment cross his face. My apologies. No, I have not seen one named Saxon Fillet. Could you give me a description? Perhaps I've seen them run around town or some of the like.
I think we have a picture, right?
Yeah, I have a description that's at the top of my notes.
He was last seen wearing a red vest and a gray jacket. He has black hair and is often seen playing with a stick. He also has a noticeable scar above his eyebrow.
You see him, as you describe every aspect of it, you see Metrios sort of tap his palm every time you give a new descriptor. Alright. My apologies. I wish I could help you, but I don't believe I've run into the lad.
term.
But in regards to the wheel,
Are you sure?
I'm sorry?
Are you sure?
I'm quite positive.
Sure. Throw trash bag
Okay.
into space.
But if you're willing to lend a hand, then my lord's carriage is just up the road here. Much safer than being amongst the wreckage, I assume.
By the way, where did you say you were from? I don't think we ever got that.
Oh, I'm from the island of Alacles.
We've heard of that island before. I can't remember when.
You have shared some information with me, but you see, perhaps you can be of help. You can be traveling about. My lord is actually in search of a child as well. It is someone very dear to them. Anyways, to know if you are any of you familiar with beholders?
Yeah, I remember where I've heard Alclays before. It's in my notes. It's where Peeper is from.
What's up?
Beholder? They're the big floating eyeball monsters, right?
Well, monster isn't. I wouldn't use the term monster there.
No, we haven't
Perfectly
seen
said.
any.
I don't think Forge is lying because he doesn't know Peeper is a beholder.
No, I haven't seen one.
Also does not know that Peeper is a beholder.
When did you lose this child?
Quite recently, I'm afraid. They were stolen right out of our home.
Oh no.
Dusty, this whole time, Peeper is stuffed in your back and they are trembling. And that smell has not gone away yet. The dreadwinds still remain.
No. I haven't seen anything, but I guess we'll keep an eye out.
And out of curiosity, are the group of you all privateers?
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, just if you have your ear to the ground, so to say, in the nautical world.
I don't think I have ears.
I see that. It must be quite hard to hear with that mask on.
You are a long way from home. Alacles is in the Spring Sea, if I remember correctly.
That it is. You see, my lord very desperately wishes to find their child once again. Who wouldn't?
It's unfortunate that somebody stole a child away.
If
The
this,
evil world we live in.
you are looking for this beholder because you believe it has taken the child?
Sorry, I hope to not cause confusion. The child is a beholder, you see.
Is your employer also a beholder?
Yes, they are.
Interesting.
Can you draw it? I don't think I understand. Yeah, I have paper. You know, like a vague, you know what it looks like.
I believe I should be able to do such.
He
you
draws
go.
the first edition builder with
Yeah.
the big old kissy lips.
as he's walking, he'll sort of he's trying to find do any of you have a tome I can borrow?
I have a book to lend him.
Yeah.
It's it is a terribly waterlogged naval rules and regulations guide.
He would accept the book and begin to write on it, going through. His work is very quick. The way he slashes across the pages with very precise diligence as he draws a rough sketch of Peeper, and it damn near looks pretty exact to what Peeper looks like. It looks like this.
I feel like Quinny's gonna be. I'm sorry. What the fuck? My kid. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry. I need a moment to recover.
I didn't mean to cut you off mid-sentence. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna fucking die. Okay. I feel like Quinny will be staring at it, and his head starts to tilt while the cogs in his would-be brain
Before
turning.
Quinny, before Quinny can say anything, Dusty kind of walks up to them, but puts an arm around Quinny's shoulders, you said we'll keep an eye out for you.
So
Yeah, I
you just
haven't
typed in
seen that
chat,
thing before.
Are we chicken littling this beholder child?
I don't know what to do here. Let me make an insight check. I'm gonna see if Forge picks up that we're hiding Peeper from this guy. Yes, he does. I set myself a DC of 10. He got a 13. So he's not gonna say anything. He's a shitty liar, and he knows that, so he's just not gonna say a word.
Oh,
I haven't
thank
seen
you.
anything like this. Sorry.
So we don't want to take up too much of your time. You got a
yes,
wagon to fix.
That's true. We're coming up on it right now. As you walk a bit forward, you do see in the middle of the road leading between Greenman and Chokehold a opulent wagon. Fine gilded jewels covering the sides of it. The wheels are presumably made of gold from the look of it. It is a large, just testament to wealth of a wagon. The front of it, two horses are pulling it along, and on one side it has dipped down as there appears to have been a crack in the wheel itself, revealing itself to not truly be gold, but merely made to look as if gold. And here we are. Yeah, it's quite unfortunate, the break right here. I have heard tales of some bandits and pirates along the route, so if possible, I would like to get my lord out of here as soon as possible.
Do you know the exact location of these pirates?
Unfortunately, I do not. I would report them to the Navy if I did.
That is a great shame.
I think that's a great answer.
I feel like at this point, Quinny would pat Forge on the shoulder. You know, he truly.
Yeah, he hangs his head.
It's okay, Forge. We'll find some soon. Probably, maybe. I think so.
I mean, we're going to be probably killing a bunch of hoodlums soon, so you got that to look forward to.
That will be a joyous day.
Yippee!
Alright, you should go and see if you can help them out. I will sit back and supervise.
In that case, Forge.
Can I also assist?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Awesome.
Forge, I will need a intelligence check.
Yep.
And
I don't. I only have tinker's tools and smithing tools. Neither of those would really help me here, would they?
No, but it's a pretty simple repair. I imagine Forge would have some ship maintenance stuff in them.
Yeah.
Or at least the know-how to do so.
He has proficiency with sea vehicles, yeah. That is a 14.
14, nice. Did you roll with advantage for Quinny giving you a hand?
Advantage, I forgot.
You got your buddy Quinny helping you.
That's lower.
When he fucks it up completely, they destroy it.
I mean,
they
to
break
be
another
fair,
wheel.
to be fair, Quinny has no idea how to do this, so yeah.
Quinny lends their assistance, helping keeping the parts in place as you begin to sort of just, make something. It's not going to last super long, but it's going to get them to where they need to go so they can get like properly repaired, kind of deal.
Yeah.
You set that up. Meanwhile, was anyone talking in the while they're repairing that? Metrios would be overseeing Forge and Quinny's repairs.
I didn't see anything out of the ordinary that wasn't mentioned already, so.
Hold on. I need the summer sea. Where did you all come from, by the way? Like, did you just sail into Cetus recently, or? Like, I know you're from, the other seas, but...
Yes, quite recently. We set sail from Alacles, then once the turn of the seasons occurred, we simply found our way to Cetus after.
Did you go through any other islands, or...?
We came directly here.
Okay, because, so I'm from Corvital, which is an island sort of beneath Pixis's orchestra and the Silencio archipelago. And if anyone's going to be able to help you find that, it's going to be people at the fort that's between those two islands. I think it's Ancaliazo is how it would be pronounced. I don't know out of character. Fort Ancaliazo. They had, before I left, they had said something about like a beholder, something. So I think they said it was like heading up to Theropolis, if I remember correctly. So maybe it's from there. Maybe it's going to be there.
Oh, are you a member of the Navy?
A Cartographer's Guild.
Ah, that explains it. Well, I appreciate the advice. Thank you.
Yeah, so you're probably not going to see anything in Cetus. It's going to be too far away.
We had heard, we had reason to believe the kidnappers had come to Cetus 4 times. They simply stopped by and called in a couple of connections to help us get here, but alas, I worry it might have missed them here.
Yeah, they probably fled the island by now. Like, since there's such a heavy Navy presence on the island, they'd probably want to go somewhere where there isn't as much. So maybe closer to Last Chance. They said they were going upwards. Could have been through Theropolis. Could have been further up to even Eros. But it probably won't be down this way.
Well, I appreciate the information. Truly, I do.
Should I be rolling deception?
Yeah, I was letting the full lie get
Okay.
out. I was allowing the full lie to get out. I wanted to hear the full thing.
Imagine
before
how
I-
awkward it will be if you roll like ass. Right
But
now.
yeah, you can roll deception now. I know what the full lie is, so I have a DC for it.
24.
Good roll. I'm proud of that roll.
Oh.
Why'd you say it like that, bro? That's fucked up.
Well, then perhaps we'll need to inquire. Stop by the fort if they will allow us. You said you have there's an island nearby to the fort, right?
Yeah, it's Corvital is yeah.
Very well. Well, thank you very much, and I believe your friend here is finishing up. Oh, thank you very much. As he looks over it, he sees the sort of put together wooden wheel for the cart begin to stay in place. Both Quinny and Forge, I imagine, give like a as they let go of it, like making sure it's gonna stay, but it holds. You have all been a lot of help, and I suppose I'll just urge you good fortunes in traveling around Cetus. It can be quite dangerous, as you have seen.
Thank you, but don't do that. The cat's gonna show up again.
The cat?
Yeah.
Say the most peculiar things. As he's about to give a final farewell, you hear just from the carriage. What's that?
Oh. The fucking
Bastard.
shit
Bastard.
That's very kind of you, my lord. You see him walk over to the door of the carriage and open it slightly and stick his hand in. My lord has wished to repay you for your kindness. As he puts in Forge's hand a tempo for 10 hours.
Yippee!
Thank you, sir.
Smashing news.
Smashing news.
He goes down a line and distributes 2 hours to everybody.
Dusty rejects his. I don't need to get paid for helping.
I can take it.
Go ahead.
I want it.
You
I
did the
want
work.
it.
There were 10
I was-
hours. You can't do that.
Wait, am I stupid?
There's 6 members of the party.
Oh well, no, he wasn't giving any to himself.
Oh.
As he finishes up, he looks towards Dusty, and though you may loathe to admit it, I really must insist to be careful when you're walking out here. That snake could have killed you.
I'll keep a better eye out. Just clumsy today. I guess thanks for your help.
Of course.
I appreciate the concern, but we are tried and tested. But
He wants to say sailors, but they're not all sailors, and he doesn't want to lie, so he goes.
privateers.
Well, I hope the winds favor you all.
They certainly do. Have a nice trip.
Good luck finding the child.
Bye bye.
Farewell. That he steps up onto the top of the carriage, and the horses begin to trot along their way up on the path up to the Greenman. The opulent carriage being far left behind. Keeper still shivering at your back.
Dusty, who seemed kind of tense beforehand, kind of just there is a look of displeasure on his face as he watches them go. He's not saying anything about it though.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Let's just continue on. Where were we going?
You should have taken the time.
I don't want that dirty money.
So did I give Quinny 4 hours and take none
Yeah.
for myself, or did I take
Mhm.
2?
Yeah.
Well, to be fair,
Why
Quiddy
don't I
did,
take two?
Quiddy did help you.
No, I think we'll split it evenly, Quinny.
Give it back, Quiddy.
I'm gonna lose it in cards anyway.
Quiddy, quickly eat
But
the
I have-
tempo.
But I'm eating the tempo. You can't take it from me.
We have to
But I
fish it out of Quinny's mouth.
I have more chances to try. I have more chances to try to win.
And get yourself into further debt?
Okay.
But yeah, Dusty, you should have taken the money taking money from dirty folks is part of the job.
Those men were criminals?
Wait, why is he dirty? He looked really clean.
Whatever. I trust my intuition more than I do those two.
You knew those men were criminals and you didn't tell me.
They're not. I don't know if they are. They're not good.
I fixed a wheel for them.
Okay, wait, how much time am I getting?
2 hours.
Oh, man.
He looks down at his
Forge.
hands.
Forge, I told them where my family lives, so I'm just hoping they're not vengeful.
Oh.
As long as they don't find we have their child.
What did you
Well,
say?
as long as they don't go into the Green Man and ask around there, then nobody saw Peeper. Right?
Wait, are we kidnappers?
No. Not
On purpose.
technically. Not on purpose.
Oh, man.
But you know what kidnapping is?
Yeah, it's like when
When a kid
you,
goes to
put a
sleep?
kid goes to sleep,
Yeah.
and then you take him somewhere else.
Then we're not kidnappers.
That's what I
Oh,
thought.
okay.
No, we're good. We're good. That's what I thought.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay.
I was curious why we weren't telling his father where Peeper is, but if he's a criminal, then it makes sense.
Dusty's gonna try and coax Peeper out, but not force it.
After a bit of comforting, Peeper does eventually come out, slipping out from under your vest and sort of flopping on your shoulder.
Hi, people.
Peeper.
Dusty gives him a bit of a pat on the head. The entire thing is the head. Just give him a little pat.
I would offer to pat, but my fingers are kind of gross. So I don't think he'd like it.
Yeah, don't touch Peeper with those.
Yeah,
Peeper,
sorry.
Peeper thinks I'm gonna hurt Peeper, so I don't know.
I would never hurt people. He's such a
No,
little
no,
guy.
Peeper thinks I'm gonna hurt Peeper, but I don't know
Oh.
why Peeper is scared of me.
Well,
Kind of makes me upset.
Whatever
That's kinda
happens,
sad.
we don't let those two get this kid, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Understood. We are coming across several misplaced children in our travels.
Maybe they should make a club or something.
First, we're looking for Saxon. We know Caduceus is missing. We still haven't found him.
I mean,
Isn't
if they made
Caduceus like a
club,
grown man?
if they
I thought he
made,
was a kid.
No.
No, he's a kid. You might be thinking of his dad. That's all.
Oh.
If they make a club, then all the kids will be in the same place, and we could find all of them. You know, if the kids were all in a club, if the missing kids were all in the club.
Jeez.
When you in the
When you
In the window. Me when.
I think I
that-
momentarily forgot what people I'm surrounded by.
Well, if the kids were all in one club, then all the kids would be in one place, so we would all
Okay,
be kids at the
alright,
same
let's
time.
go on.
As you're bickering in the road, eventually, Forge, you actually get a bit of a tingle in the back of your head as
Whoa.
a message comes through.
Ooh.
North. Bards. Dance. Camp.
Okay. He will relay that message. He'll just start heading north. Does Natsuko have a compass? I assume You have a
Oh,
cartographer's kit? Yeah.
Wait, I
Oh,
thought we
yeah.
were going to the chokehold. Where are we going now?
I sent the Falcon off to find either a giant thing that was making the footprints or Saxon fillet. And he just told us to head north toward a camp with dancing bards.
Which one did he find?
He hasn't said.
Surely you'd be able to see the giant.
Is this the child or the giant, Captain?
Weird.
No.
By the way, Sam, you are monkey.
Monkey.
Oh, I gotta change my food. You're right.
Unbelievable.
You should have
You
made.
I
a
was in a
monkey
rush.
display of the.
You still
the,
do
like,
have the
hog monkey.
big footprints to follow as well.
Are those heading north?
They are heading north as well.
Okay, question.
Yes.
The chokehold is where Quiddy needs to go
I
to
am no
like
longer
see a
monkey.
doctor, basically, right?
That's where that's where it was mentioned that there was an Erosian scholar.
Hmm.
Child is first priority.
Okay.
So I imagine you all continue north then?
Yeah, we will eventually head to Chokehold. Don't worry.
We never come here again.
With that, I ask that everyone take away 10 minutes.
No.
Dude, that's a little rich for my blood.
I won't
10
survive.
minutes.
Carlos, I'm going to
At the
zero
creep crew.
sum.
Oh no.
Withering
we
away
all-
as we speak.
What if we all stand in like a peace on earth kumbaya circle and like continually handshake minutes like across each other so we never go zero sum?
Good day, good day.
I
good
think
day,
we
good
will.
day.
I think we will
What
at some
about-
point. Call me crazy.
What happens when that time runs out, though?
Yeah, what?
And then we all die.
Oh,
We win.
We'll all go
We
together
win.
when we go.
So I get an hour and 50 minutes then, right?
Yes.
Net, yeah.
He's trying to hide it from you. You hear that? He's trying
No,
to
I
take
said
it from
net.
You-
Not no.
Deceived me. Liar.
I would never. I'm an honest robot.
Deceptions!
Nice.
As you guys continue to travel north, eventually, as described, you come across a strange camp set up by the side of the large lake. Music.
I just
Where
started
you
grooving.
see a bizarre scene. The camp seems to be made recently, using spare wood around the area to make sort of, little sort of barricades and walls, something to protect them as they slept around a campfire. Some bedrolls laid out. You see 3 strange bards dancing in a circle around a fire. All of
By a
them
wood
just seem
fire.
to be by like a wood fire, yeah. They next nearby you see a banner implanted in the flesh of Cetus that is a proud flag fluttering in the wind.
A pride
Uh,
flag?
Yeah, pride flag.
well,
Whoa.
One of them appears to be a triton with long silver dreadlocks with what appear to be seashells and broken pottery kind of used to tie his hair together. Another, you see a human with tan skin covered in a multitude of tattoos, all sort of having a bit of a labyrinth theme to them, and tridents on his arms. And the last is a pale white elven woman, it looks like. She seems to have golden roots curled around her body and stylized sort of animal bones as makeshift clothing, as they are all just dancing in a circle around this fire.
These are just the nomads from Avatar.
Yeah, I think Quinny's gonna go over and join them. Yippee!
You step into the camp.
Yeah.
As you step in, the human is the first to see you and say, "No, get back!
Okay.
Keep a distance! God damn these things!
Are you okay?
What's it bloody look like? We've been dancing for hours!"
Oh.
What seems to be the problem?
As they, for the first time in what seems a bit, they all take like a as they sort of their bodies kind of go limp like marionettes, and on their backs you see what appear to be small little 2D primates on their backs, like almost like a drawing of a monkey on their backs. As they turn to look at the new arrivals here. Hold on. They let out a couple of noises between each other, standing on the backs of these bards. A couple of them letting out little laughs and giggles to each other.
Oh, what are those things?
Is that a curse?
The bards seem like too exhausted to respond. All of them sort of catching their breath on the ground as the monkeys look between each other, laughing. Some pointing at the group. Actually, they seem to be talking shit.
Quinny's just gonna wave.
I want to flip them off.
Yeah, I would do the same thing.
Oh well, after seeing the two flip-offs, he's gonna like. He's gonna like start fucking with his hand. He's never flipped someone off before. Give him like a second.
I would also like to. I'm gonna join the group peer pressure.
I'm not gonna do that.
They lift up the bodies of the bards. Oh, not again! As they turn towards you and they mimic your actions, them flipping you off.
All right.
These
Somebody
are
hold me
bards.
back. Somebody hold me back.
Oh, they're good. They're good.
Why? Why I oughta? Why I oughta?
Wait. Actually, no.
I know that
Dusty
part.
wouldn't know.
Oh wait, there we go. Yeah, finally Quinny gets the flip. He does it.
Where should we get put down?
You'd be coming from the south, so around there.
Gotcha.
As these, here I can show you what they look like too.
Oh my god.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Oh, those are just like little goofballs, aren't they?
As they are
Wait a minute.
sort
I know
of
that
riding
part.
onto the backs of these bards. As you look a bit closer, you can see that like their hands are wrapped around their wrists and their long tails are like wrapped around their neck.
So they're like puppeteering the people?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they seem to be getting some amusement out of your flipping off them, making the bards flip off too.
Yeah. I don't know how any other hand gestures.
What a bunch of freaks.
You're telling
think-
us we've been dancing for so long.
How'd this start?
I don't know, we were sleeping and we woke up and these things were on us.
Quinny's gonna throw gang signs.
Rose, do I know if this resembles a curse at all?
You can roll me an Arcana or History.
Can that be for the board?
Yeah, if anyone wants to.
Or I guess
Well,
for
I
the
I don't
table?
know shit about shit.
Yeah, I'll say depending on what you're doing about it, you can do nature, you can do Arcana, or you can do History, and you just let me know how you're going about doing the roll.
That is 14 with history.
I'm just not gonna try.
That's 10 in history.
12 in history.
11 in Arcana.
11 in Arcana, then I'll start with you first, Quinny. This doesn't seem to resemble any magic, at the very least not on a simpler stage. Maybe they were magically brought here, maybe not, but who knows. But I will say, with your roll, Natsuko, with your history roll, you would be aware of a strange species of primate that lurk around the area of Cetus. It's been mostly told as legend. And it's just like, oh, be careful. They are referred to as... Let me see. They're referred to as Gravaki. But they are strange, playful creatures that enjoy just kind of fucking with people.
The Gravaki. Go on.
They showed up they started showing up fairly recently on Cetus. People not really believing that they're even real yet, but you've heard a couple of tales regarding it over the last couple of years. But seeing it for yourself, this does seem to line up with what you've heard about, making people act out weird things, the sort of playful nature, the strangeness of their form. But there they are before you.
Hey,
Yeah, she'll relay, like, oh, they're Gravaki.
what's a Gravaki?
Gravity monkey.
Very, very helpful.
What do they have
thank
to
you.
do with gravity?
What the heck is a what?
Yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah, I know that guy.
You what?
As
Is he like
they're
gambling?
as you're talking, they
Graphite monkey.
one of them's gonna pick up a stone and throw it towards Mikey. As sorry about this. Please don't retaliate. As a stone goes towards you, it's a little bit undershot. As a no.
Oh my god! Oh god!
Which one was it? Which one was it?
It was the top left one. As they throw a rock at you and miss, it sort of bounces off the barricade near you, and as I'm making
Can I like grab
retaliatory
it?
noise.
Can I grab it?
Oh,
from his
are you
back?
rushing it?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Okay, well hold on then. If you're full on rushing it, then we need to back here. They the second you begin to step inside the camp territory, they begin to tense up a bit. The skin around the bards begin to tighten. Oh god, you're gonna piss them off, man.
We'll stop for a second.
Wait. Maybe we could play a game for their freedom.
All right, if I hit you with a rock, you get off his back.
Are you kidding me? It's on my back, man. How are you gonna hit it?
Would you rather it be on your back or not on your back?
No. Wait,
They
wait,
even
wait a
speak
second.
common?
Maybe,
No
maybe,
clue.
maybe,
Oh, is my
try to
bird around?
convey that hitting someone with
It
a
is. It's on a
rock-
perch nearby, just kind of watching. But
I guess
I will start with
He's
Mikey
gonna,
real quick, just to
Okay.
make sure with his thing. You wanted to challenge one of them.
Yeah.
How do you go about conveying that?
I'll pick up a rock. I'll point at the rock and say, I'll point at me and that you, and then I'll toss the rock over to him. So the monkey can see it, and then I'll point at him and then me, and I'll put up a number 1. And then I do a fake punch in my hand.
Give me an animal handling.
Bro just insulted his entire family.
Animal handling?
Yeah.
21.
With that, he looks towards the other monkeys, and they begin to move the bards, and they all begin to group up.
Are we playing stone dodgeball?
Yes, get over
Yeah.
here. I need 2 of you.
I'm in.
We doing
I
just
need the strongest
picks or
ones.
volunteers?
Who do we think's the strongest? Who's proven themselves? Dusty, get over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
Forge,
but
get over here.
Wait, but Dusty has a child. It might be dangerous.
Oh, you're right, Dusty, stay over there. Forge, get over here. And I'll look
I think
over
that's
to
3. I don't know.
No,
If we
I'll
can
look over to Quinny and then look behind me. JT's character name that I'll remember at one point. Get over here.
Natsuko.
Natsuko, get over here.
Why?
We're throwing rocks. Sorry, Quinny, you gotta sit this one out.
Oh.
Quinny's gonna be a better shot than I am.
Oh, you have a gun. Or Quinny, you're in.
No, I mean it's okay.
You're back on the
no.
team.
Quinny, you're back in.
Yippee!
All right. In that case,
Forge, act
For,
like they're pirates.
Oh, wait! If you say that, he's just gonna shoot them.
No, act
Well,
like the
the-
monkeys are pirates.
While the rest of us sit back and watch this, Carlos, I'm gonna give you a question real quick.
yeah, hit me with it. Let me hold a second. Boom.
Yeah, GI. Those monkeys are pirates.
You can roll for your initiative real quick, and then we'll do a quick dodgeball sesh. If you get hit, then you're out.
So the monkeys are pirates, and the bards are hostages. So you have to be careful.
Yeah, but he said you have to hit the monkeys. It's gonna be a harder hit.
Yeah.
They got some cover.
Yeah.
Is this gonna be a
Hey,
thrown
guys,
strength
if we hit
or is
you-
it dexterity?
Sorry.
This will be Is there like a stone item in D&D that this would apply to? You think?
Pretty sure it would just be an
I
improvised
think it would just be
weapon.
improvised weapon.
Yeah. What is that usually under? Is that just
Strength.
okay? Then this will be using your strength.
Okay, but Carlos, I have a question.
Yeah. Yes.
Can I justify basically using the pellet like I would use my gun?
I could. Yeah. If you take it into you, I could justify it. I could
Awesome.
see it. I could see
You
it.
want to shoot a
Feed
hole
me
through
the
these poor
rocks,
bards?
please.
We all gotta throw.
Yeah, but like feed me some rocks, please.
Oh, I
Throw
got
in
you. I'll
your
start throwing rocks into them.
throw in your thing, Forge.
Oh yeah, initiative.
Let me check something.
Yep. Okay.
That answer your question, Sam?
Would you throw in real quick? Oh, yeah, that does. He'll be snacking, I guess, while this is going on. Been around a show.
In that case, Forge, you have the first pitch.
Okay. I'm going to destroy that monkey. That's a pirate. If that monkey walks away from this, I'm disappointed in myself.
Carlos,
Yeah.
I have a quick question. If I wanted to act, could I act on like initiative 0?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit a monkey?
Does a 19 hit a monkey? Which monkey are you aiming at?
I assume we're just going to go for the ones across from us. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, with the first, you
So-
start out strong. You grab it with your mechanical arm. It's almost like a fucking, like a catapult,
Pitching
really.
machine?
Of just a pitching machine as the monkey peeks its head out. Fucking knocked off the dude's back.
Oh my god!
He gets real mad and the other monkeys yell at him. As
They're like, you fucking dumbass, what'd you do?
he sits on the bundle. Actually, no, he's going to the side.
That's we are playing games.
is this
He
like
got
dodgeball
benched.
rules? If they catch one of the rocks, does he get back in?
Mikey! Oh my god!
I don't know. I don't know if they don't know that much about.
Let's fix initiative order.
dodgeball, so we'll
Pretty
see.
please.
Oh, what's up? Oh, how'd that happen? Yeah, if you, yeah, I think if, Go and actually let me test something real quick. I'll say if you do get hit with something, if you roll above what they rolled to hit you, then you catch it instead.
Nice.
Oh my god.
So let me roll real quick. And this would be like a dex saving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they did not. They did not. So they
So
are
rather
out.
than
not catch that
in a-
rock.
Rather than an attack roll against their AC, this would be an attack roll against a contested dexterity save.
Kinda, yeah. You still do need to hit them though, you know. So.
Yeah.
But with the two left, next up is going to be Mikey.
Rolling an actual dice for this one. Just kidding. Who am I? What are we saying this is? A strength or athletics? What is it?
Strength.
16.
16. That is a hit. They're going to roll against you. And they also another just meatball.
Oh my
into this
god.
dude. Oh, thank God. Thank Theros. As they like run. These two, like,
baby
two bards are
Patrick.
going over. Actually, no, they fucking collapse where they stand. I don't know why I'm moving them. They're tired as fuck. Is this fun? they're pissed. The last guy's like.
All right.
This means that the Falcon made an executive decision to be like, this is some weird shit.
This
I gotta let him know.
We gotta. It's still just a dude in there. It's not even.
Yeah, that is true. This is a man.
Yeah.
Now that Quinny is full of rock.
Yeah. What do you got?
30-20.
30-20?
Yeah.
All right, they're gonna.
These poor monkeys.
Yeah, these monkeys got fucking destroyed. As this last one, last one poof, knocks him off too. It wasn't even a challenge. As all the bards collapse and all the monkeys are pissed and they start yelling at each other. They're like in a circle, just like pushing each other and like smacking the other.
Did we win?
I think we won.
Yay!
I knew I picked right the first time.
Thank you so much for trusting me.
Mm-hmm. Never doubted you.
Yes, yippee.
Hmm.
Dang, they look kind of mad. I wonder what we.
Do we dispatch the monkey pirates now?
Oh, they weren't actually pirates. I just had to give you a little extra incentive. Sorry, Forge.
I was
Crash out,
deceived.
You were
Does it
deceived,
go on the
Forge.
crash out meter?
They're not pirates.
Yeah, no, it's going up to 6. Hold on. Let me roll.
Oh my god.
He is going to kill those monkeys if this tips it off.
Oh my goodness. The monkeys turn around. There's just Forge behind them. Magnums.
Forge, that was an endangered species. They were protected.
The monkeys are safe.
Oh my god.
Actually, I think these are an invasive species.
Yeah, eventually, like, one of them does, like, the bigger one walks up, just like, puts a hand out for Mikey.
I'll shake it as a true gamesman would.
Which the rest come to do, like, the good game high five. As,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, get in a line, get in a line. Good game, good
Yeah.
game, good
Yeah,
game.
good game, good game,
okay, good game.
good game.
Yeah.
And we should run it back next time we see each other.
They look like towards you and then like across the throat.
Yeah, yeah.
The monkeys go fuck off somewhere else.
The monkey.
One of the bards like, you should have fucking killed those things.
Well, I mean, they didn't do anything wrong to me. They kept their word.
At least you guys got a pretty good song for later.
How we got beaten the shit out of by a monkey is gonna really hit the charts. You're right.
You can lie
I
about it.
saw the monkey.
My
Or
dance
usually do anyways.
partner is a monkey.
But thank you. The Triton of the group stands up, managing a little bit. He's fucking clearly tired. You guys really came at a good time. Thanks. I'm Fam.
You're welcome.
What's up, fam?
Fam?
Damn.
Sam.
Oh, it's
Fam.
Quinny.
Like Sam, but with a lisp. Bam.
Shut up. It's not.
That's fucked up.
Samuel
I think it's a
Jackson.
great name. I'm Quinny. Hi.
I think it's nice too. Nice to meet you. when he
Yeah.
puts a hand out, he shakes it. To my
Also
right
puts a
here,
hand out.
he points to the tatted up guy. That's Doro. And he points
Hi,
to
Doro.
the lady. That's Elra.
He's gonna shake all of their hands one after the other.
He tips his hat to the lady.
Yeah, all of them sort of like gently sort of make their way over to their cots to lay down for a bit. Ah, you really saved our ass there. No, really, we owe you. Thank you.
How much do you
Don't
owe us,
worry
just out of
about
curiosity?
No, we're not taking their money.
When we make it big, we'll be sure to remember you and pay you back.
Yay! I'm in a lot of debt, so that would help.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that, brother. So you guys in a band too?
Oh no.
Oh,
Hey,
I just
Not
I
like the
band
musical fan.
of privateers.
thought you were gonna say pirates. I got worried.
Nah,
I would never.
I don't think you should say that around him. He's very sensitive. about
Yeah,
pirates.
hard. Gotcha.
He goes, where?
Where? I
He
played.
is a Navy officer.
I'm the maniac.
I played a guitar one time, and then my fingers started decaying. So yeah.
Oh, that's.
Oh,
yeah,
is
that's
it the
rough.
ones that you just shook everyone's hands with?
It's okay. It only affects plants.
You look to the elven lady. Her golden plant armband begins to crust and
Oh,
turn wooden.
sorry.
Come on, I just got those done.
Sorry, I didn't realize it spread like that. My bad.
Whatever.
Yeah, he's gonna produce some seed grapes. At least those are not fucked up. And yeah, yeah.
I mean, it looks kind of cool, I guess. I don't know
Thank
if
you.
I don't know if it fits the band aesthetic though. I might need to get some more.
What's your guys' band name, perchance?
Oh, it's right over there. He points to the banner over there, and
The pride
it's-
flag.
it says this on it.
Oh.
Like VISS?
No, like this.
Oh, this. I thought you said
No,
this.
no, what I put it in the chat.
Yeah. Ass foot.
No, it's not asphalt actor.
Asphalt.
Yeah, it's
Glass
the band name.
factory?
No seating.
You hear Tham groan. No, it's not. It's like
No,
nauseating.
Nauseating.
No.
Like a-
Oh, everyone gets it wrong.
Oh.
I told you, man. It's a stupid fucking name. Everyone's gonna think it says nauseating.
Maybe you should
I
just,
think-
change it to
you know
actual
what
nauseating.
I think it's the hyphen that does it, because then they read it as the whole word, or I guess not the whole word, but they just read the yeah.
Yeah, but the hyphen's
Okay.
supposed to represent our ingenuity, how we bind things together. We're leading the scrap era of music, you know.
Doesn't the
Ingenuity
hyphen
helps no one.
separate the word though?
You know, JT and
Yeah.
I think alike. I feel like Quinny would write that down on a paper and go what about that?
Nauseating. Holy.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
There's
that's
no
what I'm
confusion
talking
on
about
that.
right there. That's a junk funny band name right there.
That's a kick-ass name, guys.
Now they're
No
going to credit you on
worries.
their first album.
Nauseating. That's good. That's real good. Doro speaks up. He seems excited.
You want me to
What?
put it on your flag thingy?
Oh my god, wait, hold on. I have to make a album cover for them.
Yes, do it now. Do it now.
Oh, plus
Make
then
it
it
Weezer.
splits it. It splits it at the ating, so then you have the past tense of eat, and that couples with the gnaw pretty well. That this works. This works.
It tracks.
Tracks.
It fits the profile.
Yeah.
I think you guys should definitely mention us in your first studio album.
Yeah.
We should get on the ground floor of this.
Well, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to lead the junk funny movement, you know? Trying to, innovate the field. I feel like it's gone stale lately. The scrap era just ain't moving.
And
It's just scrap area.
What are you guys talking about?
Um,
Huh?
I don't know. You know, a lot of old heads don't know about it, but you know, the Junkfany
Whoa.
movement's in right now.
What is that? What does that mean?
Well, Elra like shows her instrument, which appears to be some sort of lyre made out of like a discarded like wine jug or something, or just like we make music using trash.
Wow.
Yeah, all of our instruments, all of our outfits are all recycled from around.
Okay, well, I think in that case the sea grapes would work because that's just from my head.
I just
Are you calling yourself trash, Quinny? Don't do that.
Yeah, you ain't trash. You're a fucking star. You fixed
Wow.
nauseating.
I don't think I'm
You
a star. I think I'm seaweed.
Nah, that's the spirit.
Starweed.
Starweed. Starweed sounds cool.
I think if anything, Tham speaks up. If anything, this trip's taught us that we're way outclassed out here. We're trying to head over a bit north to the lake, but and if we're gonna run into more of those guys, then I don't want to be there.
Yeah, you should be careful. We're gonna kill a Scylla.
What? What
You
about
guys been,
Spawn.
Nah, the Scylla.
The spawn.
the elven lady looks up at you, Jonah. What's that?
I was gonna say, have you been down to Green Man? I don't think we saw any bands down there. You guys might have a pretty open market and getting in there. Plus, there's a now empty house. I'm pretty sure that might. Well, actually, no. That's where the wood
that's
curse
where,
was.
that's where
Maybe
I got
not going
cursed.
in
Don't
there.
go there.
Yeah, no, don't go in there. Yeah, there's probably a bunch of trash out there. I mean, the whole place is a shipwreck, basically. So you probably get some good instrument materials with that. Yeah.
Yeah, and they got like a bunch of posters that I made that tell people not to kill themselves so you don't turn into a ghost if you do that there.
I mean, yeah, that's good. Wait, they have posters for that? Does that happen often over there?
Apparently it does. I made the poster so it doesn't happen anymore.
I don't know about doesn't happen anymore. Those posters got put up like actual minutes ago.
I mean, they said it wouldn't happen anymore.
It's not like an immediate effect thing, Quinny.
Yeah, we put those posters up in an effort to make it so it doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, it's still gonna happen.
Okay, in
Probably.
that case, Queen's gonna take out some spares and give one to each of them just to make sure they don't kill themselves. Okay, now that you have that, I hope it helps you not kill yourself.
Yeah. Well, we were thinking of doing
Killing
a
ourselves.
scrapping job to the north, but
Okay,
After
for a
running into
second, I
those
thought you were gonna
monkeys.
say I was thinking of killing.
thinking of killing him, but not thank you. It was on my mind.
Oh my god, I saved some lives today.
You know, I considered it.
Oh my goodness.
But we were thinking there was we're sort of following the lead about a performance vessel that went missing a good couple of years ago. We think that maybe Cetus might have eaten it, and then we were trying to look around to see if we could find the ship. No, think about it, like a bunch of forgotten performance like instruments and materials. So would have made for good scratch.
Oh, yeah, that's the place where like I earned where yeah. So like when I told you I played a guitar, that was in there, and then a cat appeared to tell me I'm in great debt, and then my fingers started decaying. So like, be careful.
No, that was Quinny. That was somewhere. That was the Bard's house that I was telling you about.
Yeah,
This
but
is-
that had
this
a
is
bunch
freaking
of but that had a bunch of instruments in it.
Yeah, no, but they're talking about like a whole shipwreck, like up north from where we are now.
Oh, okay. In that case, I think you're fine if you go there.
I think the ship was called Fool's Law, something like that.
Like two separate words. Fool's Law.
Yeah.
Do they make laws for fools?
I don't know. But we kind of got a bit discouraged from looking up there because I don't know. Doro, you saw it better, right? I don't know what I saw. Shit was big.
What happened?
I don't know what it was. I was scouting out the area ahead a bit. I took the boat over there and sailed upstream. I was looking around and I thought I saw maybe something that looked like carnival equipment. So I got a bit closer and that's when I saw it. Big old thing, hairy. It had, like, fur the color of midnight. It was... Ugh.
Would you say it looked like a massive ape?
Maybe I didn't get too close to find out.
Did it have like really
Did you
big
guess
feet?
that it had a foot about like this big?
Yeah. Like from me to where like Jonas is staring.
Yeah, probably. Probably did.
Herm.
Did it have a child with it by chance? If you were able to make that out.
You see Doro think for a bit. No, don't tell me. That was actually real what I was hearing? Shit.
What were you hearing?
Uh-oh.
Like I said, I was sailing up the river and into the lake, and I thought I heard what sounded like maybe someone yelling, like it when that beast came out, but I didn't stick around to find out.
You know what it sounded like?
Oh, dang.
I was a bit too far away. I just made up little. It just sounded like kind of general yelling. Figured it was either the beast
Gotcha.
itself or another animal nearby. I can take you up to where I saw it. I owe you that much.
That would be-
Hold on, well, Doro, I mean, we owe them, yeah, but Elro.
Well, how far's the walk?
Oh, don't be cowards.
Yeah, come on, fam.
A child's life is at stake.
Yeah, I guess it's not pretty scrap to let a kid get hurt, huh? Alright. Off.
Is scrap metal? I feel like that's obvious at this point, but I just want to make sure.
Not exactly. It's sort of a general new movement. It's I think it's more closer to like folk in terms of music styling.
That's crazy.
Okay, I thought you were doing
Like
a bit,
bluegrass?
or it's
Yeah.
just metal.
Oh yeah, can you guys like play something?
Now, come on, we're exhausted.
Not now, but like later.
All right, I'll tell you what. We'll play your show, but I want to help out if the kid's actually missing. I'll lend a hand
Yeah.
and get you out there where I saw it.
Yeah.
I can direct you if one of you can take up paddling.
Yeah,
The
sure.
two of you.
I've been on a boat for a very long time.
I'll paddle.
True.
It's been forever since I've been on a boat, actually.
Then come on, let's get moving. As Doro brings over the ship. It's a bit of a long ship. It's honestly getting everyone on it. It's pushing its limits. Especially when Forge gets on it. There's a tip to it. That
It needs to be at the middle. At the middle.
Yeah, he sits in the middle. He knows how boats work.
and then once he gets on it, and then next Mikey has to get on it. And that's
Well, I mean, I could
Actually-
probably swim.
No, hold on. I'll go to the bow. You sit in the back. We'll balance it out.
he's gonna split down the middle.
Oh my god.
It's gonna V-split just like the
Exactly.
Titanic.
Exactly how the
It's
Titanic
over.
sank. That is such a nerdy fucking joke, inside joke. It's
So
stupid.
fucking stupid.
That's it's such a fucking dorky ass inside joke about this
gonna
idiot thought the
V-split, like
Titanic had a V split.
It's
It's so
sick.
dumb.
I'm gonna kill your whole family. What a charged comment.
God.
With that, loading onto the boat. Everyone, including the hawk, gets back on. Not hawk, the falcon gets back on Forge's shoulder. Ratrick is sitting in Natsuko's lap, and Peeper is resting near Dusty. He begins to sail you up Churnwake Basin towards the area where he saw the creature. And that's gonna be a bit of a long paddle. Who's on paddling duty?
I am on paddling duty.
I will also paddle.
As you paddle up the Churnwake Basin, making your way to the edge, eventually Doro would get your attention. There. As he points to a nearby shore, helping you all get across and onto the dry land, as dry as it can be for being flesh. I saw it around here.
Oh yeah, I also want to ask, if Quinny put his hand in the water, can he rehydrate?
Yeah, he could. Well, no, it's salt water. It's salt water, Quinny.
Oh.
Water all around.
Well, I guess actually that wouldn't be
Get a lot
bad
of
for.
Yeah, I'm seaweed.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Yeah, you're fine. You're chill.
You got a lot of silly questions today.
Oh, goofy. As you
Check the Discord, by the way.
I wanted to say something about it. I love it. That is
see?
beautiful.
Oh my god. It's beautiful. Graphic design is my passion.
Holy shit, that's peak.
That's the album cover right
So
there.
good.
The blue album.
I was gonna make it just Weezer, and I was like, nah, that's boring.
I mean, it would have
something.
been funny.
You should've-
just Weezer.
You should have put Weezer in the background behind the jaws
You're so
and
right,
just
hold on.
had
So
them
true.
like with 10%
Fix
opacity
it.
on.
Fix
Like you
it.
can barely see him.
Let me get it. Let me pull it up.
Hold on, wait. I'm gonna
You're
The
adjusting.
I'm gonna make it better. Yeah, I'm gonna make it better. Hold on.
Let me see this.
Let me turn down the opacity on this layer.
I'll say on the right up, Jonah's still getting a couple more bites from the snack he grabbed.
What you got there?
You know,
Yeah?
You know.
Snack.
What kind of snack?
floor.
Floor?
Yeah, you want some?
Okay.
He'll pass some over to.
Awesome.
Quiddy, you are handed raw cetus flesh.
Yummy. My
There you go,
fucking
Carlos.
God, Weezer.
I thought that was Mikos in the back for a second.
When we meet up at the shore, we gotta get a Weezer pose.
Oh my god.
That's beautiful. That's
It's
cinema.
fucking peak. It's so peak.
Holy shit. As eventually you reach the shore, immediately something that catches your eye around this area is littering the ground are discarded helms.
Oh, look at that. That's where they all got scammed.
Oh yeah.
Just surrounding the basin, surrounding the, like, on the trees, sort of thrown about, broken, some in fine condition, some not. Just a bunch of ship helms just tossed around.
Mm.
It looks edible. I don't know why I said that.
Why did you say that, Quinny?
I don't know
What?
why I said that.
Are you okay?
I don't know why I said that. It
That's
just left
just
my
wood.
mouth before I thought about it.
The voices won.
The voices won. In that instance, the voices absolutely fucking won.
You know what? No more floor meat for you.
No!
You probably shouldn't be eating that either.
It's too late. I ate it.
your
I ate
your
it.
dirt privileges are revoked.
It's too late.
It's pretty good though.
Yeah, it was pretty yummy.
You should stop eating dirt. It's not good for you.
It's deceptively appetizing.
At least cook it first if you're gonna be eating dirt.
I don't
How do you
know. I
cook dirt?
feel like it'd lose something.
Lose something.
Yeah,
It's not
bacteria.
sushi.
You're going
it
to get
kind of
several diseases.
isn't it? Because like
No,
it's just raw fish at the end of the day.
I think I
no, these are raw
refused them.
fish guts. You don't put the guts on sushi.
I'm not exactly.
I'm hearing a lot of
authority on what
judgment
flesh
from
people
someone
eat.
that hasn't eaten the floor yet.
Yeah, I don't think I can get diseases except for like this one specifically. the ones
Did I
I'm
tell you how much
eating.
time you lost going up the basin?
No.
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 Yes,
No.
yes, you did.
Wait, unless it was
Yes,
the 10
you did,
minutes.
actually.
It wasn't 10
Unless
minutes.
Guys, the
Okay.
teacher
What?
just said that. Did she remember to give us homework? And JT said no.
Nah.
It was then take away another 10 minutes as you made your way up the basin.
I would have been honest too.
Cowards.
As you guys
We
are
have
arguing about,
More than enough time. Relax.
as you're arguing about the flesh and who should eat what, and the narrow-minded views of everyone in the party, we suddenly from the
I just don't think
Jungle
people from the
of-
Green Man should.
I just don't think you should.
What? What the
Whoa.
fuck did you say?
It's a narrow-minded views. It's a
Oh my
narrow-minded
God.
view set.
with
Those greeners.
Oh no.
those embers.
And here
You
we
need
go.
to stop. You need to stop. You need to stop before you get another black flag.
I just don't think-
Limers.
I really just don't think ghosts should be like, rubbing it in our faces that they're undead. Like, I think that's
Come
just let me live in peace. Like, I don't care what you're doing behind closed doors.
If you look at the statistics,
What the fuck?
But as you are discussing Green Man politics, there's
Oh my god.
a
I think you guys need to stop eating dirt.
faint song begins to trail throughout the
What do you mean?
forest
What are the
of
people eating
shipwreckage. It is a melody carried along the broken ships. A little bit haunting, despite the general jovial nature of it.
When he loves a song.
I do not care for music, other than drum beats to march to.
If it's all the same to y'all, I'm gonna stay by the boat. Make sure it's all right.
Yeah.
You got it.
You should try and get some sleep if you can.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I was nodding off on the way over here. I'll
Have a nice
sleep.
nap.
I'll sleep when we all make sure that whatever's happening is fine. I don't want to be asleep on you if you need to run back and all that. All that jazz.
We'll wake you up.
I bet you will. But he goes back to the boat and just kind of splashes the salt water in his face.
You know what? I'll leave Ratrick. Ratrick, be nice. Keep him company.
Squeak. I was gonna say rat.
He's evolving.
Pokemon.
Rats.
Rat.
Rats.
Squeak.
Oh my gosh.
As Ratrick hops onto the boat.
Upper.
My rat trick.
Squeak.
Did your rat just say squeak?
I
I don't
can't
think he said
speak
that
with
when we
animals.
got him.
Forge, do you think I have like the ability to communicate with animals or something?
Oh, he
Like-
thinks so. Absolutely, yeah.
That seems a little racist.
Well,
But because you did a bit when we
Better
first
than
met
a pirate.
Retrick that you were like talking to him, and because he like squeaked in your ear, and you went, So Forge absolutely
that?
believes you can talk to
what
animals.
did you say to me?
I know. I'm aware of that.
Can you not?
I thought you figured that out like before we left the Green Man.
No, I figured out the rat was not my commanding officer. I didn't know you couldn't talk to the rat.
No, I mean if I concentrated really hard, I could, but like, I'm not gonna do that.
I've been
It requires-
saying this entire time.
It requires so much more effort on my part and like a lot of energy, and I don't get that unless I level up.
The what now?
I know not of these levels you speak.
I have to connect with my patron more.
Okay, I thought you were talking about like water levels.
Yeah, on like a scale of like 1 to 10, I'd say I'm still at about a 1 tie with my patron.
On a scale of 1 to I don't remember anybody asking. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, I am going to write down betray Mikey
Betray
in my
Mike.
notes.
Wait.
Wait.
Do you put like esoteric, arbitrary numbers on a lot of things? And like this about you, like
Mhm.
if you had to rate your general health on a scale, like what would that be?
Like, you mean like my constitution, or do you mean like my general like healthiness?
Like your general healthiness on a scale.
Okay,
like, what would
well,
that scale be?
I mean, if we were also to rate it out of like, let's say I can even rate it out of like 20. I would say I'm about at like maybe about like an 18 out of 20 with this 7-point margin of error.
You see, that's bizarre to me because like you could have just said 10, especially when you're still gonna go by twos.
Are you sure you're the one who should be asking this?
Oh hell,
I
What do you
forgot to
mean?
update my hit die. I just looked
About
at it. Hold on, let me fix that.
About health. When you probably have
What?
at least one disease.
I don't see how my health situation impedes me asking how someone else feels.
I don't see how that's relevant.
Hey Natsuko, what's my health at?
I have no idea.
Can we go to the car? Can we go to this noise, please? Can we like progress?
Yeah, if I were to rate my ability to not get hit like
As
as
you're
we're still walking.
You make your way through the wreckage of ships that litter the northern pass of the what do I call it? The Needled Woods. You
Oh,
begin
by
to
the way,
see some. What's up?
we have 30 minutes left on our stealth checks.
You notice some oddities begin to pop up instead of the usual just brown wood or maybe even gray in some cases. You begin to see bright, vibrant blue and pink like splinters of wood thrown about. Appear to be they definitely stand out compared to the other pieces, and eventually you come across it appears to be a sign of some sort, but it's covered underneath a rubble of other ship parts.
Is there any way to like go around it to like see what the sign says?
You'd probably have to just lift it off from the look of it.
Okay. Can there be an attempt at doing so, or is it like
Yeah.
huge... Okay, I guess Quinny will do that.
Anyone want to help Quinny? Or
I can help.
Sure.
Quinny.
All right. Well, with the three people throwing at this, then it should be a-okay as you guys all lift with your knees and
I don't have any knees.
move it off. You know what I mean.
Yes, you do.
And underneath you see what appears to be a drawing of a 4-armed monkey.
Wow.
Above it says Bobo, the 4-armed wonder.
Wow.
The drawing appears worn and faded. Definitely years of neglect on this art.
Aw.
Years of neglect. Okay, I was thinking these were drawn by Saxon, but if this is years old, then I guess not.
Quinny will do his best to replicate the drawing.
With that, then roll me a intelligence.
Oh no.
Okay.
Was this a circus boat?
They
Did
did
say he
mention
saw
it
a
was
carousel on it, yeah.
an entertainment vessel.
Do we think the monkey is kidnapping kids because it wants to entertain them and it doesn't understand that it can't hold an audience hostage?
Oh no. That's an 18.
18.
Man, I really should have learned how to talk to animals.
Yeah, you
18. Then you
have
have a perfect recreation of the Bobo drawing.
Yay!
As you get closer, the music gets louder and louder until eventually you come across a strange scene. Many of those Gravaki are like letting out little chants and cheers as they appear to be on top of a multicolored vessel. I'll bring us over. And at the center of it, you see a large 4-armed primate.
Oh my fucking god.
Monkey.
Oh, he's adorable.
He's beautiful.
We just need 100 men.
That's
Gotta
a lot
rip
of
this under.
bones.
There seems to just be remnants all around it. And as you see, the creature is covered head to toe in helms. Just completely decked out in helm-based armor that it is fashioned to itself of all different types of make and model.
Wow. He's so awesome.
I'm gonna take one guess who that kid is. He matches my description.
It fits the profile.
He's getting shot.
Something does come to mind seeing the scene. You remember back in Jawdraw Port, overhearing a bit of a children's tale about the Black Helmsman. It appears those rumors and kid stories had a bit more validity to it than people thought.
Valid.
So he was taking the ship's helms and the hats.
As you see, the creature is performing in front of a small cage. Lay inside of it, just staring up in bewilderment as this, you see the giant monkey doing handstands and clapping its other like free hands together in a bit of a performance. The other small Gravaki on the sides are cheering and whooping on.
Yeah, Quiddy's gonna do the same.
You're gonna clap?
Give it, yeah.
I'm gonna stealth before Quinny does that.
Yeah, you guys can
Yeah.
do what you want. I'm just telling
I
you
would
right
also
now,
like to do
he's
that.
not stealthing.
Yeah.
I'll get
Here,
into
I'll
a
do y'all a
flying
favor
position.
and stand a block away. There you go.
If anyone who'd like to hide, roll and may.
Hiding is for cowards.
See,
Okay.
Forge gets it.
We'll be alive cowards.
Well,
And then
see, I'm
place
not
yourself
alive in the
bonus.
first place.
Then place yourself where you would like to hide.
What's the bonus, by the way?
That is not alive
I
cannot
think
die.
We have advantage.
Advantage on it.
Okay.
Advantage? Okay.
I would
Advantage
like-
on all stealth checks for 2 hours.
Can I get like
Absolutely.
inside this
More
log,
minutes.
Carlos?
It's not. It's more like a piece of like wood. It's not. It's
Okay.
not a
Can
hollow.
I just like hide right here then?
That is a 7 from me.
Oh, no.
No.
Or, like,
I'll
can I,
let
like,
the stealthy
hide
people. Yeah, you can
under
kind of
here?
like press yourself. Ooh, over there.
Like-
What'd you roll?
I rolled an 18. I'm just trying to get under these monkeys.
18. Then yeah, you could get underneath the sort of like the middle part of that broken ship.
Yeah.
So you're underneath where that cannon is.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just put myself right there.
As you
I have
hide,
not rolled double digits today.
you're. What about you, Forge? Are you hiding?
No.
So you go to hide, Jonah, and you trip, and unfortunately, then you look towards and you see Quinny's about to do it. Quinny, how do you cheer?
Slow motion. Just like going woohoo and then clapping.
Yeah, woohoo! And then the large creature turns around as it looks towards you three over there.
Hello. I think Quinny's gonna like reach into like his bag to like pull out the drawing. Is this you?
It settles in front of you as it looks down, its giant fangs glistening with viscera of whether it ate someone or ate the ground around you don't know.
The drawing is like held up for him.
With one of its big, muscular hands, it reaches down and is gonna go to actually grab you, Quinny.
Oh, okay.
As it, like, sort of like with two fingers, like, around your head to lift you up. And just look at you.
It just pinches.
As it looks you over.
He's still just holding out the drawing. Hi.
Gives a sniff to your side, and then begins to open its mouth.
Yeah, can I shoot it?
You may.
Actually, hold on. I would like to say something to it first to see if it can be reasoned with, and then I'll shoot it.
True.
Halt!
As it squeezes a bit too tight for Quinny. It doesn't squish completely, but it don't feel great, Quinny.
Owie ouchies.
Put my friend down.
It starts beating its chest with its bare hands as it looks down at you, between you and Jonah.
Can I think he's gonna like unbutton his jacket and his shirt and start beating on his chest too, and it sounds like a bell.
No way!
Whoa.
Whoa! I think it sounds like a bell ringing over and over.
I'm gonna need you to. That's a good point. We'll make a lot. Give me a animal handling with that. Then.
Oh, that is not good.
I'm thinking about like actual gorilla knowledge and like what it just did. Very bad. What you're about to do back to it potentially even worse.
He thinks he's trying to communicate with it. Wow, okay. That's a 17. It's a lot better than I thought with a +1.
17. It lets out a low, long growl as it like forgets about Quinny and lets them go.
Awesome.
As it grabs
which-
one of
which-
the large
wait.
blue pieces of wood next to it.
I have a question. Would Quinny just land on his head? Because I don't think he lowered them like at all.
Oh, you'd probably land on your like legs. You'd probably like squish like a slinky.
I mean, like since he was holding Quinny like above his head, essentially, would Quinny just land on his head?
No, he was holding you by your head.
No. I understand, but like he was opening his mouth, right, to probably like drop him in, right?
Yeah.
So I was wondering if Quinny, since he kind of just let him go, if he would just be on his head now.
Sure, he falls on his head. He dies. He went right to the soft spot.
No, like
you don't understand.
Quinny
Am I
fall
on
on
the
the monkey's
gorilla's head?
Oh, okay. That's what you meant.
Yeah.
No, he beat to the side.
Awesome. It's gonna squish and then get back up. Oh my god.
Soft spot. All of Quinny's head is soft spot.
No, I didn't know what you meant when you said that.
Yeah, my bad. My soft
as
spot
it-
everywhere.
It begins to bear their fangs at you, Forge. It appears rather angry with you.
He's smiling. He's happy.
He's like, I did it.
It lets out a large grunt, and a bunch of the Gravakis begin to go. They begin to get sort of
Forge.
set into
They
a rile.
They don't look
Uh,
too happy.
I'm gonna.
I have okay. I have an idea.
Uh,
I have an idea. This is kind of a strange idea. I'm not quite sure how to convey it, right?
Mhm.
But like, jack-o'-lanterns can be kind of scary, right?
Kinda,
Okay.
yeah.
So if I use dancing lights to try to do like some kind of trick of the light type shit to basically scare the shit out of them and get them the fuck off, can I try?
It,
Can I double up on this by doing a thaumaturgy to try and make like a similar noise that it just made with the grunt, but like louder?
Yeah.
Alright. In that case, this is gonna be a tough one. This will be like a... With you leading the charge, Quinny, this will be a performance check.
Okay.
could I have been like slowly
Can I-
trying to get over to the cage that the child is stuck in? While this is
yeah,
going
you
on?
can.
I was gonna ask about that.
Yeah, I mean, I am in fact trying to distract this guy right now, but can I perchance negotiate an intimidation check?
This is a performance. You're putting on a show for this thing.
Dang it.
Could I,
Let me
could
know
I
if I gotta
instead
stop.
take a lead on this and
Quinny initiated this one.
let? Oh no!
Yeah, unfortunately, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm
I'll do
so
my best for
sorry.
you. I'll do my best for you. That's like a wait.
For
It's a
Dusty and
performance, right?
Mikey, I need another stealth
And what?
from you as you stepping over bones.
21.
14,
Remember, you have advantage.
You do have advantage.
You have advantage.
20.
Awesome.
Do I really need to? I got a 21.
Do it
Yeah, we'll
anyway.
do it anyway.
Okay, damn.
Fish for crit.
Alright.
I have something to share with the class.
Okay.
Oh no!
Yeah.
What do we
You have a
have?
bomb
No,
with zombie?
it's nice. It's
Okay.
it's for your viewing pleasure.
What do you
Yeah.
have?
Yeah.
I have a new emote.
Holy
Oh, beautiful.
shit! There he is. There he is.
Beautiful.
Now you need to make angry Forge.
So true. You need to make the crash out forge.
You need to do it. No, you need to do it based on the one gym. Like, how are you feeling in gym today? Like,
Yeah.
Well, that's the crash out meter. I'm just gonna add that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
just gonna put like a 1 to 20 meter below that.
yeah. Can you make a pirate thing based on this here? Hold on. Make an emote based on this is the crash out meter.
It's perfect. I love that.
But with so what's the roll for? I saw the two stealth ones are fine, but what's the performance?
It is a 19.
As you set off the loud bang and crash working together, you do see Bobo begin to step back a bit. Begins to regard Forge with a bit more unease as the other small Gravakis begin to settle around him.
Okay, they're calming down. I was going to shoot into the air, but I don't feel like that's a good idea if they're calming down.
Yeah, now they're
Bobo's
Forge.
reaching.
It's
Forge,
reaching.
how the hell did I make that noise?
I don't know, it was really cool though. Yeah, now what?
Hmm.
Do I
Still
see
seems to be
Mikey in
on
the
edge.
background? Like, sneaking behind?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, I know.
Wait, hold on.
Can-
For Mikey and Dusty, you two are at the cage now. What's the game plan? It's currently locked. The kid's like, who the hell are you two?
I don't know. Your mom said you were missing.
Language.
You told me my mom sent some people to get me?
Well, it was more like on a poster, like a board, and we picked up the job, and then. And now
Christ,
here
I've
we
been
are.
gone for just a day, haven't I? How long's
Yeah,
it
no,
been?
she was freaking out a little bit. But I mean, it looks like you could use the help.
Yeah, do you
Yeah.
not want to be saved?
No, listen, I'm not. Sorry, I don't want to sound ungrateful. Just, I don't know. I didn't expect a rescue. I was working on something, but if you
Yeah,
got
we
a
know
now
you're trying to
solution, I'll
find
take
that
the now
treasure.
solution. Oh shit! Come on,
No, I'm not going to
Listen.
stop you.
I can't give you a split, okay? I'm sorry.
No, that's not what I'm interested in. I'm already getting paid
Really?
enough to save you.
Listen, I don't know what the big monkey's deal is, but he's putting on shows for me, and he keeps trying to put the helms in my hand.
I don't know. We did fight a couple of those other monkeys up there, but I think I earned their respect, so.
I'll be honest, the last couple of days have been a whirlwind of learning that weird shit's going on in Cetus, so it's hard to get really surprised at this point.
Yeah, what do you expect? It's a giant fish you're living in.
I guess we pick our battles. Huh?
He's got a point.
Anyways,
The name's Saxon, though I guess you already know
we know.
that, huh?
Yep.
yeah, fillet.
That's me. Saxon is fine.
Alright. Yeah, okay, Sax. Where's this lock?
As you look at it on the front, it is a, instead of a lock, it is a bit of bent metal that is wrapped around keeping the cage shut.
Kind of just unbend the metal.
It's gonna be quite a feat, and it could make
Test
a lot
me.
of noise.
Test me.
Oh my god.
Can I look around? Do I see the monkeys I beefed with?
Yeah, as you look towards the blue ship, you see a couple of them that are watching Bobo interact with the other members of the crew. You just see they're all chilling up on the upper deck of the blue ship. The three of them. You
They're,
recognize them by the fucking welts on their
Yeah,
body from
I'm
the
gonna try
rocks.
to I'm gonna try to get their attention. I'm gonna get their attention.
The closest one over here. How do you get their attention with it? What's your game plan?
I throw a rock at it.
Oh my god.
Roll like a ranged attack then.
Crit.
Oh my god.
You pick up
recognize
a
the
bone
names.
and you throw it towards the monkey, and they go down.
The fuck was that for?
Is it dead?
From
Stop
Dusty's
moving.
point of view, he just
Oh my fucking god.
Did
just
one of the
decided
other
to
two
kill
see
a
it that are up
monkey.
there?
Oh my fucking
No, the other two are
God.
still looking at the big guy.
I'll
You
throw
were too
another one. I'll
stealthy.
throw another one over here.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'll throw another one at that guy.
Just
Okay.
stealth assassinate all of them.
It's like it's a little.
Oh,
I,
he's fucking dead.
I think that's
Fucking
below its
fucking
money. Wait, what do I add to a range? Is that is that just dex?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a
Oh,
20.
shit.
Oh no.
That's a 20.
It's not a crit. It's not a
Can,
crit.
I'm aiming next to him this time. I'm not trying to hit him.
Oh my god.
Not moving.
As you throw it near, one of them, it does get one of the attention that looks over. As they move.
And, like I'll be like, I'll put like the shush symbol, like shh.
He the Gravaki points towards the knocked out one. I'm trying to like
Like I'm gonna like
You're
pat,
sorry,
pat my
man.
heart like my bad.
Well, to be fair, fucking Mikey did take the How to Fight Gorilla book.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Anyway,
too
I'm gonna be like just be like, "Get, come here."
He like slinks down. He actually like jumps off and he floats down like paper.
All right, slap me in the face if you know what I'm saying.
Just looking at you.
I'm gonna point to the kid and be like, "Nod." See if he nods back.
It looks between you and the kid. It doesn't seem to understand what you're.
Okay, I'm gonna point to the kid and then point to the bent metal. And I'm gonna be like, "This needs to go."
Oh my god.
The kid
Do you
needs
want me
to
to tell
go.
Big Man? Do you want me to tell Big Man what happened?
Oh my god.
Oh,
What is snitch on you?
You're blackmailing these monkeys?
Yeah, well, they deserve it.
The Gravaki grabs its arm and wiggles it. It's like to show like it's made of paper. Then it slaps you.
Oh, so you did that, you asshole.
This motherfucker. This fucking jackass.
I don't know why. Okay, you can go back to your post. Sorry about your friend. Don't be a snitch.
the actual fuck.
I also like, give me a thumbs up if he's alive.
You get like a half, like a, just like a flat palm.
Oh my god.
I'll
Just like
take
it,
it.
like waving
This
back and
one's gonna-
forth, like
Yeah, kinda.
you might make it.
He might make it. Okay, let me think. Alright, I've exhausted all options. Rusty, what do you got?
I mean, the
I
only
can
thing we
just
can
beat it. I can punch the shit out of it.
well, we could try and do it together.
Yeah, we could try.
What other options do we have? Shooting it?
I don't think shooting it's gonna help. It might hit the kid.
Yeah.
Talking
That
about that
thing's
with
on
him
there tight.
literally just standing there.
I mean, the rest of the cage is just wood. Can you burn it or anything?
I
quiet
know
like
what
that?
must be done.
What?
What are you? No, don't act before. Don't stop. Tell
Oh
me what
my
you're
God.
doing before you
Where's he
act.
going?
Tell me
He
what
knows
you're
what
doing
he's
before
doing.
you.
You know what he's doing.
He's gonna get into
fucking lining up.
He's gonna get into a 3-point pose.
Tommy, this is a cliff here. This is a cliff.
No, it's not a cliff. That's a wall. That's a wall.
Okay.
Oh thank god.
He knows he knows that running's gonna make a lot of noise, but he's gonna run into the cage to break it.
Oh my god.
Roll me
Tell the kid to
athletics.
stand back.
Damn it!
Oh my god.
5.
Hold on. I have a
Through all
question.
the bone, through all the bone, through all the stuff, just boom, whacks into the side of the cage, falls over out of the bone pile. As
Can I see this?
yes, you can.
Can
hear
I
it.
like time another
Yeah.
like chest chest bump to like cover the noise a little bit?
I mean,
I don't know what to tell you. He ran through piles of bones and smacked into a wall. I don't like
Yeah,
into a cave.
it's a little over for that guy.
As the resounding sound of that thud covers the arena. The music, ill-fitting, now playing throughout as all the Gravaki and Bobo turn around to face Dusty and Mikey.
Oh no!
Damn!
Mike,
And
Didn't work.
oh, it's nice
if we
knowing you,
make
man.
it out of this alive, you're not gonna be alive for much longer after.
And that
I'm gonna. Fuck.
is where we're gonna have to end this session, unfortunately.
Oh my god, that's a crazy place to stop, honestly.
We will reconvene
Jesus
next
Christ.
week.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to
Figure
sit on this cliffhanger for 1 week, dude. This is crazy.
We are on track
On
to
the
play
bright
this
side,
Friday.
I get to make a very funny recap.
Yeah, just say
It'll
Alex.
be
Say
really
the
funny
recap. But we will be for now. Unfortunately, I do need to get to bed a bit earlier on
it's all
these
good.
days.
Good night.
That is fair.
Good night,
But thank you all for being here.
No, it's
Thank
not.
you. Thank you all for playing and taking part in this little play we do. And I will see you next week.
Hell yeah.
But for now,
When it-
goodbye.
It's just later this week.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
right around the corner. But before we go,
Just,
Basically already there.
just a week away.
be sure to tune in to Artificer Pins Age of Dragon Returnal this Thursday.
So true.
So true.
This is true.
Now
So
you have
true.
to do it.
For-
Now you're locked
This
in.
Thursday.
I already knew that I was going to be locked in. The issue is that I'm looking at my notes and I'm going.
That's how it always feels. It'll never get better. As
Nope.
Oh my god.
it's always stressful. And
Whoa.
then-
Whoa.
no, that's
believe-
no, that's.
Don't worry. After 10 sessions, there's going to be a bullet in my brain.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's
God.
how you know it's a good campaign.
Oh, true.
You should treat it like a pox.
Like you're playing Russian roulette every time.
But yeah, they'll be streaming over on Artificer Eden's channel this Thursday, and then on Friday we'll be back to this. And then who knows what will happen in July? It'll be very busy, but we will see you then. But for now, bye bye.
In July,
Goodbye.
we'll blow up Carlos.